Hey guys, we're going to go ahead and take a look at different forms of transformations. We're going to start with looking at reflections. I do apologize, some of these videos are going to be a little dry to start with, kind of doing a rush job to try to get this help up for you guys. So in the future, I'll try to make them a little bit more lively. But for the first couple, we're just going to kind of go through the information, and then I've got some extra practice for you guys to attempt if you'd like to. None of this is required. All of this is just extra tools and practice to kind of help you understand the material. We are looking to be able to explain the effects reflections have on a figure on figures. So right now we're just going to look at general reflections. The next video that we look at will deal with reflections on the coordinate plane. So right, when we talk about reflection, we're looking at symmetry, lines of symmetry that either cut through an image or lines of symmetry near an image that we can copy something over. So if you look at something that has symmetry within itself and you can fold it, that has an internal line of symmetry. If you have something that has a line that two copies of something that look maybe reversed, that means they've got a line of symmetry. So think of that like a mirror, right? If you look at yourself in a mirror, everything that you do on the right side, you're seeing on the left side um, in the reflection. So that's kind of what we mean by an external line of symmetry. So transformation. Reflecting a figure in a line of is an example of a geometric operation called a transformation. Transformations produce a copy or an image of a pre-image or the original figure in a new position. So we've seen this in our practice, right? We've got the original image and then we've got the prime image. The prime image is the copy. The pre-image is the original. So here we go. This is an example of a reflection, right? So the little girl is looking at herself in the mirror. That mirror creates the line of symmetry, and so then we've got the copy on the other side. But unlike a translation where we just slide it, right? It's flipped. So if she closes her right eye, the reflection will close the left eye. So reflection flips the figure across the line to create a mirror image. The line is called the line of symmetry, and I talked a little bit about this already, right? You can have an internal line of symmetry, where if you fold an image, it lands on itself, or you can have an external line of symmetry, and this creates the mirror image copy. Again, the lake here is operating as our line of symmetry, and we have that reflection going from the mountain and the forest into the water. Here we have an internal line of symmetry, right? That butterfly, if you cut it down the middle, you can fold the wings and the body over and it creates all of the points will land on themselves, on the copy of themselves. This octagon, not octagon, sorry. Um, Sorry about that. So we've got our hexagon here. So we could have several different lines of symmetry, right? We could have a line of symmetry going vertically, please. Sorry about the squiggly line. I'm using the mouse pad. We could do a line of symmetry horizontally across. We could do a line of symmetry diagonally because this, right? Okay. So if we went halfway through any of these sides and went straight across, or we went point to point, we would have lines of symmetry. We've got a line of symmetry if we go straight down SpongeBob, right? We could fold SpongeBob in half and the points would match up perfectly. Mostly perfectly. If you look right, SpongeBob's not entirely symmetrical. The bubbles here are not the same, but in general, the overall shape. Right. If we have A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime, E prime, and we connect and connect the vertices. So if we connect A to A prime over here, that line will be perpendicular to our line of symmetry, which means 90 degrees. Okay. And then how can you find the line of reflection if you know the images of some points? So if you have two lines of symmetry, or I'm sorry, if you have two images and you know that they're congruent, you know that they're reflections. If you connect the lines and then you find the midpoints of those lines and draw a perpendicular line through it, you have found the line of symmetry. So I hope that helps. Again, I'll post this video, I'll post some other videos and some practice assignments on this website. The hopes that this will help you with reflection.